When Donald Trump gave Doge the authority to destroy our institutions, and Elon Musk went on stage at CPAC and did this?
This is the chainsaw for bureaucracy. Chainsaw!
And with that authority, Elon Musk went on to cut funding and jobs all across the federal government. He cut funding for FEMA, and he cut funding for the National Weather Service and NOAA. Yeah, fired a whole bunch of people in those agencies. Remember that? I remember that. You had a bunch of weathermen come out, meteorologists come out and warn the American people about the job cuts and the lack of funding to those organizations and how it would be detrimental for the United States people and how people were going to die because of the job cuts and because of the cuts in funding. Remember that? Come to find out, they weren't lying. Now we're dealing with the consequences of those actions. Well, unfortunately, I'm sad to report that there are about 47 people that are now dead as a result of those job cuts and those funding cuts. Yeah, those job cuts and those funding cuts that they were cheering a couple of months ago. They were in support of Elon Musk and Donald Trump cutting funding to some of our agencies. They were standing in support of it. They were standing in support of all the evil doing that was being done to own the libs. And now that they are suffering the consequences of their actions that they have taken to own the libs, now they're all up in arms. Now that they are being personally affected, their children could possibly be dead out there in the elements. Now they are angry about the cuts to NOAA and the National Weather Service and FEMA. Now they are screaming, asking, where's FEMA? Why isn't FEMA on the ground? FEMA isn't on the ground because they've made such drastic cuts to the personnel and to the funding. There's no one to send to help you. You didn't know about the flood warnings. You didn't know about the severe weather. You didn't know about the tornadoes. You didn't know about the hurricane coming your way. Well, it's because of the job cuts. It's because of the funding cuts to NOAA and to the National Weather Service. Yeah, there's no one around to put out a warning. There's no one around to send out a special bulletin to warn you about all of the dangers that are coming your way. I just saw a video of a woman. She put a video out on social media begging for help. Her and her father are sitting in a house that's flooded. She can smell the sewage. Her father is sick. She needs help trying to get out of her house, and no one is coming. And unfortunately, there's more deaths coming. There's more damage coming. There's more heartache coming. And it's all because of Donald Trump. It didn't have to be this way. We tried to warn you. It didn't have to be this way.